we have the 15-minute price chart for SoundHound AI Incorporated, stock ticker SOUN. So here we can see that the stock has seen a moderate bounce into the close on last Friday's trading session. However, we have seen a fair amount of damage that has been done to the overall price chart here. So in order to get a sense of where we currently stand, we do need to outline some important support and resistance levels so that we can identify some potential trading opportunities and strategies for the week ahead. So if we kind of pull back here a bit, we can see that overall the stock has been trading under a fair amount of selling pressure ever since the middle of March. This would have been essentially when the stock was posting highs above $10 per share. So there have been some substantial declines and then a fair amount of sideways consolidation trading periods that have followed, as we can see here. And we're still roughly trading within that broader trading range. So the real question here will be whether or not we're able to break this longer term downtrend. So if we're looking at this most recent price action here, we can see that a fairly strong rally has developed going back to the early half of this month, the first half of this month. So if we're looking at really the July 9 trading period, we can see that the stock really started rallying from roughly the $4 per share area all the way to roughly $6.50, just below $6.50 during the July 12 trading period. So this is a very strong rally in a very short period of time. And what this does tell us is that the stock is really starting to look like a powder keg in terms of its ability to post strong rallies quickly. This is significant because this is the price action, the type of price action that we will need to see in order to break out of these longer term negative price patterns. So currently, what we're looking at here, is a price rally that stems from roughly $4 per share to roughly $6.50 per share. So this is significant because this does mean that we have broken through the 618 retracement level on these 15-minute price charts. All of that said, though, however, these types of downside breaks are significant because it does suggest that we would need to see possibly a full extension and retracement of this broader move. But this negative outlook here is being balanced by the fact that we have now managed to break above these shorter term downtrend lines. So, as we can see here, the 618 retracement really was broken as share prices broke below this $5 per share level. Once this happened, it was only a matter of time before the 786 was tested as well. This level came in at $4.54. And as we can see here, this level was ultimately broken roughly during the July 25th trading session. The ultimate lows here did come in at 438. So, we can say that all of the major Fibonacci levels within this price move have now been broken. So normally what that would mean is that the next target would be a full retracement of the move, a full 100% retracement of the move. But we're sort of seeing, a bit of breakout activity, or at least evidence of a breakout here on these shorter term timeframes that suggests that this might not be ready to happen just yet. So in particular, we can point to this downtrend line that has been broken. And then if we move in here, we can see that, the share price action did move higher and it broke through all four of its major exponential moving averages in the process. So this is a significant break higher. This is not something that should just be ignored, even though we did fall through both the 618 retracement and the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement. So, this does start to suggest that we could be in store for a more broad reversal in this stock. And then when we look at the indicator reading as well, we're starting to see similar types of evidence that has started to emerge. So we kind of drill in here a bit. We can see that these longer term declines here were signaled by the reading in the relative strength index. That's this purple line at the bottom of the chart here. So as we can see here, the share prices really started to lose, momentum, upside momentum, during the July 12 trading session. And a bit earlier here during the July 10 trading session, we did see the beginning of a negative downward trend movement in share price momentum. The good news here, though, is that even though this share price momentum was enough to break these important Fibonacci retracement levels that I've already mentioned, um, it wasn't strong enough to maintain itself into these more recent trading periods. So as we can see here, this momentum indicator, the trend momentum here, has now broken to the top side. So what this does tell us is that the overall momentum, the downside bearish momentum that was characterizing price action in SoundHound, has now completed, or it's now run its course. So it's no longer an active trend, because it has already been violated to the top side. So, as we can see here, this break in the indicator reading did work as a leading indicator, for the eventual price move that did occur. This would have been really toward the end of the Thursday trading session, and then during the beginning of the Friday trading session. So there were signals here, which did show that some of these price moves were ready to start unfolding. This really isn't much of a mystery if we've been paying attention to the indicator readings themselves. So to the top side, the next level of resistance that we would really be watching comes in at roughly the 570 level. This is a bit overhead here. We're looking at roughly 50 cents in gains, but that would be roughly close to a 10% total gain in share price value, and this is something that could happen relatively soon, given the fact that we have broken above the exponential moving average cluster. We've broken above this important downtrend line here, and the negative reading in the relative strength index has officially run its course, and suggested that a downside trend in underlying share price momentum is no longer active in the market. So to the downside, I would continue to watch this 440 level as a potential support zone that can be used for buying activity. And then to the top side, I would remain watching this 570 level as a potential resistance zone. So here's the current market analysis for SoundHound AI, stock ticker SOUN. Introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.